You mentioned multifaceted a couple times, well, right? And it's obvious to see that you are. How did you decide to pivot into modeling? Like, if you want to just briefly touch on that.
Oh, boy, lifestyle.
Just lifestyle.
Yeah, right now that is slang I've been using over, like the sugar bass, the carnival.
I mean, that's the third, fourth time you use it. So you said something like lifestyle.
Yeah. People feeling it right now, Look, I went Juve in a white robe, bro.
I saw you. So Stoney out here doing Stoney things.
Yeah, Stoney things, lifestyle. I just do me, I just do what you want, you understand? If I wake up, that's how I feel, I do that. But people been pressuring me to do that modeling thing for years now. And again, it was a fear to face. And I just face it like with one of the biggest brands in the world, like, you understand? So it was easy for me because, like I said, it was just something on my fear list that I wanted to check off. I wanted to just venture out and expand like my portfolio.
Yeah.
Because fun fact, I had an opportunity to be in like a short film movie like years ago, and they sent me the script and everything. It was like this, like something like a web version of like Top Shot, like a rough kind of.
Yeah.
So the script was tough, you feel me? And it was one of my fear, and I didn't face that fear.
Yeah.
To like transition, like just beyond the artist. Like I always say, I want to be more than just an artist. Mod Stoney is a brand. But at the time when the opportunity was presented, remember, like man's working 2 jobs, man, like in the real mental state to pursue like the arts, you feel me?
Yeah.
I had to focus on like life shit. So my mental wasn't really there to compartmentalize like dealing with like real life and then venturing into an unknown field now, which is like would have been acting for the first time.
Yeah.
I don't know like what tone of voice to use here. Like you know, like I'm winging it, bro. You feel me? And I actually I don't regret a lot of things, but I regret not being strong enough to capture that opportunity and in that period of time. So I always use that as an example to try to always face your fears, you check.
Nah, that's a powerful message, man. Like, that's the one thing you've been saying tonight consistently that I just making mental notes about, because like fear is a thing that can always be around, so you gotta be able to identify and kill the fear. Because I hear a man say one time, like, if you face your fears, right, it can't inhibit you no more. You know what I mean? Because then the thing that was the boogeyman, if you pull it, it's like watching an episode of Scooby-Doo, man, and they pull the mask off. It's like, you in here doing this
nonsense, boy.
Can't believe it's you, man.
You understand? And you know, one of my fears earlier, like in the inception of my career, was like bright lights.
Yeah.
Shit that make you sweat.
Yeah, I was sweating bullets earlier, but
yeah,
I don't want hot.
Yeah, but then eventually now, face the fear, like on multiple occasions now. I love the bright light. I love the big stage.
So, do you still get nervous? Because you be
I know.
You just got there do your thing.
What you mean? Like before, like I said early on in my career, of course I used to get nervous. But I come with time, experience, perfecting your craft. To be honest, like relatively honest, the only sense of nervousness is like not being able to deliver to my full capability or potential that I know I have within, because I still feel like me really is a lot more to unlock when it comes to performance.
Yeah.
I love performing live. Like that's one of my strong points, them, you feel me? But I got so much more like, okay, but in my head is a rock star.
I feel that.
No, I navigating within a space and a culture what ain't really know how to receive that, know how to judge it, whatever, you feel me? So sometimes you're still battling with like being yourself. But like migrating to NY answer that help, you know, you face them fears a lot more, you check.
I ain't got no choice.
Yeah, me had no choice. I just had to pivot because you swim in the sharks now, boy. You understand?
On the same note, right?
Yeah.
You say you love performing.
Yeah.
You prefer an intimate setting like zoo and friends, or you prefer, because I feel like it's a difference, right? Where you can feel the energy from the crowd, of course, if you're on a big stage, for sure. There's a lot of energy, hype, and all of that. Yeah. But then the smaller setting is more intimate. And
I just going to show you the pros and the cons of that, but you navigate into it. Because the smaller setting now, I could hear what you're saying in the car now. I could more feel the energy because it's more enclosed, you feel me?
Yeah.
Whereas now, on a bigger stage, bigger production, like you got stage monitors and all them things bouncing back into you. So I'm more hearing the quality of my voice and my sound, more so hearing the audience.
Yeah.
Because it real loud on the stage. So sometimes now you might be performing and you're getting a big forward and you can't even capitalize on it something because you ain't really hearing it.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's when you watch back the video from like the grounds, you're like, what? When you you were jumping, shaking. I did say, man, you were crickets, my man, is that what going on the ground, you feel me? So when you're on big stage now, that's why sometimes if you see me perform, I like to level the band. I like to keep it at a moderate level when I perform in certain songs. I need to feel the crowd and interact with the crowd. Because I like feed off of the people, you feel me? I just know where, okay, they're feeling this song, so I soak it, you feel me?
Yeah.
Okay, the vibe in this is a new song, they ain't really know it yet, they know how to receive it. Okay, so man and soak that. Trash can put that to the back, but at least I introduce it.
Yeah.
So I feel like to answer the question, which one I prefer more, it all depends on the event, but to not sit on the fence, I like the big stage because I got more space to work with. Yeah, I prefer like, I love the music festival stage because, you know, reason why I said that is this, bro. Main on cap. You got Champions League, right? And you got Premier League. Which one you would want your team win?
I mean, football, but I can say champions.
All right, car. You know why? Because the Champions League is a league of champions.
As the name suggests.
Yeah, understand? So it's like bigger league, more recognition. You know, like, it's like Messi them and Ronaldo ain't playing corner league, bro.
Nah.
You understand? So I view myself as like a, you know, corner league artist.
Yeah. So
I'm going to always strive and aspire to be on like the biggest stage because I want to showcase my talent to a large audience.
Yeah.
I want, you understand, market myself to more people. So when you back yourself and you believe in yourself now, you don't limit yourself to like say, I just want to go in this small setting because it's more comfortable. Like I believe like comfort like come from the devil. Devil that make people comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, all the good that happen just outside your comfort level. So
your comfort level.
You don't
and
step
comfort
out.
keep you stagnant.
Without a doubt, man.
Yeah, so anything that's too comfortable, it's nice, but on to the next. I want to do bigger and better things. Cause that's how you keep growing as an individual. I need a more. Yo, 305 you're pretty careful. Word around town, I back and road. Man a big stage bully, let's rock and roll. They don't want like just watch and scroll. Man full enough shoes that different soul. So me lock and load. Pussy, me in a back and forth. Silly willy, even nearly know I am. My life like captions, plenty gold. You could ask me shack. I been the goat. Like Conris, everybody take the boat. RG, I go and Nevis, take the boat. Who can swim better learn to